Play. So I'll just fire this thing up and play norms. Alright, so play mid. For everybody who doesn't know, this is LOLA, probably episode 244. I'm here with my boy Ponderous. What's up, buddy?
What? Nothing much. Should I switch to my good microphone? I feel like I
Nah,
should
you're
do that.
good. It's gonna sound
Nah,
like shit anyway, 'cause it's gonna come through and we're gonna rip the audio. But
fair enough.
so what we are doing today is we're gonna do a learn mid series. Ponderous has been on me for a while that I should probably dump support and pick up a different role, go mid, be the carry he thinks I'm meant
Not
to be.
dump support, just add more tricks to your bag, you know?
Yeah, because
You don't want to be at the mercy of idiots for your entire life, do you?
yeah, because Ponderous thinks that I can just hard carry the game easily if I just go mid, and he's probably right. I am massively skilled, so yeah, that's what you said, right?
Something to that effect.
Yeah, those exact words. So I decided to acquiesce and pick up mid. So what we're gonna do in this particular episode, should it turn out well, is I'm going to play a game of mid. I am live streaming that game to Ponderous via stream share, and I am streaming it simultaneously. So, for all you listeners out there, we're going to describe what the problems that I experience during the game, mistakes I make, issues that I have, and those are going to be like, we're going to talk those out a lot. But if you want to see it live and see this as it's happening, which would probably be way more beneficial, then what you should do is go ahead and hit up the LOLA YouTube. Oh, I got support. God damn it.
Did you put support as your secondary?
I did not.
What did you put?
I don't remember. I don't think I did. Maybe I did by reflex, but I didn't mean to do that. Should I just dodge?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dodge. We can do more intro. Anyway, okay. Well, then I'll just play on my Smurf account. We'll just do that. I'll play on my Smurf. There we go. I'll play ranked then. That's fine. I got nothing to win or lose here.
You can change the title.
No,
If
it's
you
fine.
want.
I don't need to
It's-
change the title. We'll change it when I upload it. Because I'm going to call it LOLA 244. Because 243 will be the sports psychologist, probably. Alright, so we're going to load up a game here. Let's do ranked. What is my rank right now?
Put top as your secondary or jungle.
There you have it. Alright, so, okay, what we're doing. We're going to describe everything that's going on. What do you see? What are the problems? How I can play this better? And basically everything like what a live coaching session would be in real time. But with way more explanations so you can follow along if you can only listen to the audio. If that works out and this is something you guys think is cool, let me know. I'll try to do more of them. If you hate it, well, we're trying it once. So let me know and we won't do it again. All right. So,
And if you just hate me, send an email.
write a review, 5 stars. Let me know how much you hate him. We'll read it on the show.
Of course.
Yeah, live. Read it hard on the show. Anyway, so for all of you, like some baseline levels of things that we are doing in this deal is I'm picking a champion that I've always thought was interesting, that I want to learn, and that is Katarina. I always thought
Because
Katarina was cool.
real quick, part of it was that so Blake has been slumping a little bit. He's,
Well, really, I've just been floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually fine because I'm still like going 50-50. I'm still coming up from my 23% win rate I started the season at. That was a slump. I should have done this at the beginning of the season. But anyway, go on.
But and so I told him the way that what I do when I get into situations like this, or what I've done in the past, is I just try to learn something new, and then just play it and just focus on it and don't focus on anything else. And so part of the official rules set that I set for him was that he couldn't play like one of his mage supports in the mid lane because that's not different enough. So I was like, yeah, you should do this, but don't just play fucking Vel'Koz mid or something because that's
Right, it kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him to play something completely different, and like assassin and support kind of polar opposites. So close as it gets to the
I've made a
opposite.
career on the opposite of that being true, but whatever.
You know what I mean. And your team composition is looking absolutely stunning so far.
Yep, we're big winners here. So what am I gonna ban out? But I think I need to take out the Yumi because I'm tired of that. Or do I just ban something for my own lane? Somebody else got Yumi, so I can ban something for me.
Well, you probably want to play your bad matchups if you have to.
Well, Kiana, I would like to go.
Okay, yeah, you can ban that.
Because that's dumb.
And, I want to die too. Blake's jungler says if one more fucker dodges again, I'm gonna be pissed.
I kind of want to dodge.
So have you looked up what cat life says to take for runes?
No, I have not. Do you want to do that for me?
Sure, I'll look it up. So real quick, when you're learning a new champion,
I think it's gonna be sudden impact, probably eyeball collection, and
either relentless or ravenous.
relentless, probably. Yeah, probably relentless. And then this will be that, and that'll probably be that.
Has Cat Evolved played Katarina recently? He has. Okay, so Cat Evolved is actually Challenger. He took Dark Harvest.
He takes Dark Harvest?
Well, he took it this one game. Take Electrocute anyways, because I think Dark Harvest is going to be higher. So he took, his runes were Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, and Ravenous. So I would take Ravenous, probably, against their team. And then he took Triumph and Coup de Grace. So and then double AP, and he took Armor, but I think he was in an AD matchup, so.
Okay. So exactly like what I've got right here.
Yep.
All right. Excellent.
So he's playing against Malzahar, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm playing against Malzahar, which is going to
be a boring lane.
Anti-fun, because I will not have kill pressure on him unless I beat him to 6.
But he shouldn't have kill pressure on you either, especially with a Yi jungle.
Right.
So when you're in the pre-game lobby, you're setting your runes and all that shit, you're also thinking about what your matchup is going to be. So he's playing against Malzahar, you have to think about what Malzahar does. Malzahar pushes 24/7.
Okay, so I think that I may have an opportunity to kill Malzahar early because he's going to have space aids and then probably his Q for the first 2 levels. And if I just Shunpo out of the Q and he uses space aids on a minion, I can probably just beat his face in.
So, real quick, Cat Evolved Cat Evolved takes, I know he starts Longsword pretty often. I think this is a good lane to get Longsword into because you're going to be lasting under tower a lot. So I think the extra AP will help. So I would start Longsword 3. Okay. You could go Longsword refill if you're feeling confident, but
I'm not.
I wouldn't.
I'm not feeling confident.
Okay, so real quick, what I was going to say before, but I got distracted.
Yeah.
When you're learning a new champion, find who the good players are that have content on YouTube. And when I say good players, I really mean like Diamond 1+. Like, find the Diamond 1+ one tricks that play your champion and just copy what they do in terms of builds and runes. And then also try to watch their educational content. Some, like Katarina, there's Cat Evolved and Cat Life. Cat Life is a little bit better of a teacher, Cat Evolved is a little bit better of a player. So you can kind of mix and match both of them. You can also just find, like, replay channels. Like I use one called Domisum Replay, and they literally they used to, I haven't watched them in a while, but they would upload like dozens of games per day of just like VODs of the champion. Now there's no commentary and it's not showing their perspective, it's just from the spectator client, but it's still really useful for learning stuff like your combos and when you can go in. So that's super important when you're learning a champion, is to find out who one tricks it and then copy them.
Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, that's good advice. I have not yet done that yet. So, actually, Astro sent me a video of some cat guy that seems pretty good. And he, like, walks you through a whole game of, these are the decisions I'm making, I'm going to kill you for whatever reason. And, you know, that I think will be very helpful for me to, like, digest. So, Yeah,
Another
one of
thing
the
to point
first
out.
things that I'm going to do is research. The reason I haven't done that yet is because we're doing this on the fly to see if this is going to be a sustainable thing.
Yep. Anyway, so back to the game. Malzahar took exhaust, so
Yikes.
have fun never killing him. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know the answer to this, but you're against a Malzahar who has exhaust. You're not gonna kill him.
Yeah. So
What do you
that
think what's your game plan this game?
is to snag as much CS possible, probably roam bot as soon as I hit a ability to do that.
Yep.
Or wait for a jungle gank because I'm in a losing lane.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, and another good thing about this game is that they really don't have that many ways to CC you. They've got Malzahar ult, which is bad. And they've got Thresh Hook and Thresh Flay, but other
That
than
I
that,
can
and I guess,
Shenpo out of because
yeah, and
there's
then I guess
animation.
Callista ult, but that's the only hard CC they have. So they have 4 hard CCs, which if you're Katarina, that's not that much. I mean, that's pretty good for you.
Okay, so
and 2 of them are ultimates, so.
So Mundo is there. I don't know why Mundo is there.
He's standing in the mid lane bush, and he saw Dr. Mundo.
Yeah, sorry. I'm standing in the Mundo.
Can we say the other teams?
Yeah,
team comp?
yeah. So the other team.
Let's say your team and our team. So top lane is Yorick versus Mundo. Jungle Gragas versus Yi. The Gragas and the Yorick on his team. And then Blake's bot lane is Ezreal Taric versus Callista Thresh, and he's mid Katarina with Ignite versus Exhaust Malzahar. So right here, you can try to auto the CS to keep it centered when he auto attacks.
So I talked to Cat Evolved, and what he said that I want to do is let the guy push into me as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then just sit back, and then whenever 2 comes, then I can do stuff. And so, and this is fine because this will hit. There we go.
The longsword's helping a lot so far.
Okay.
It seems like.
Oh, I fucked that up. That was bad. That was bad.
Missed 2 of the creeps. Yeah, you could have just autoed those, honestly.
Yeah, but I thought the
Wait,
W would do the exact rate of damage. Why didn't I get 2 there?
I'm confused.
Did somebody
Oh, Gragas was taking his
Raptors?
His Raptors and he leeched. So Blake didn't actually hit 2 on the 7th minion, which when you're in a solo lane, you hit level 2 off of the 7th minion that dies. So the first wave all dies. So right there, you let him punk you out of your CS a little bit.
Okay, what should I have done there differently?
You could have played up a little bit more and not been so scared and at least gotten one of them with your dagger. You waited too long to throw the dagger because you were afraid of him.
Yeah.
Which I don't think was necessary. So you're about to hit 3, but he's about to hit 3 as well. Got the cannon. So now Blake actually has. So once he just used all his stuff on the wave. So
yeah, but the problem is he's still got exhaust.
Oh, but you don't have to go for an all in. Like if you can just chunk him, like if you get your full combo on him, that's gonna do like massive damage, even if you don't kill him. Even if you only Shenpo on him once and then use like the second reduced Shenpo cooldown to get away. Like okay. Okay, so now Gragas is coming. You wanna ping your Shenpo because you don't have it. Oh, and Yee's there. You should go help. You should go help. So Yee's and Gragas are now fighting. Oh my god, that was so bad by Gragas. But it doesn't matter. Good job. Okay, Blake just got a kill.
Didn't need Ignite.
Probably not.
But I didn't want him to get away.
You should ping Gragas to help you push the next wave. So right there, that was kind of a bad dagger because you didn't hit as many minions as you could have. Or not dagger, your W.
My drop dagger, yeah.
Yeah, you could have hit more minions if you. So now he's so you're good to just sort of do whatever. I'm not a huge. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because you're basing. That's fine. Take it back. Okay, so base, and.
All right. So do I buy the boots here for the roams or buy the hex tech?
I kind of like the early boots, honestly, and like
Alright.
a pink ward or something.
Buying boots and a pink. We're rolling back.
Because even though he just got a kill, he has the advantage. He still doesn't really have much kill pressure on the Malzahar. Good news is Blake is keeping up in CS. He's like 1 CS behind the Malzahar, or 3 now, but that's super good for this lane matchup. And we just saw Yi on the map.
Okay, he's actually really low mana, so I could probably just kill him when or at least get that exhaust out. Damn it.
Okay, so Malzahar just walked away there. That's fine. So now Blake is just clearing the minions. I think you maybe could have set up a freeze there, but it would have been
He's backing
hard to
though,
do.
so I
There's not really it. Well, yeah, but I'm saying like you could have denied him more CS by freezing, because your minions are gonna do more damage to him, to his minions than the tower would. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm fucking my CS.
He's missing a lot of farm. Oh, okay. If you missed that cannon, I was.
Nah, I got that.
Got shot though. So now look at the map. You just pushed it in. You have a pink ward. You have both of your wards up. So at least the least you can do right now is get vision control. So he just pinked the bot side pixel brush, saw a ward. He's killing it. I would put your other ward, go straight up. Or I guess you could ward your jungle if you wanted. It's really good when you're a mid
Okay,
laner
they're gonna
to
try to
super.
push back. I'm gonna hide in this bottom bush right here and lane gank.
Okay. When you're mid laner, it's really good to try to control vision on one side of the lane. Okay,
I
so
don't know where
Malzahar's
Malzahar went to.
he's coming. He thinks you recalled, so now you can bait this. I think you could get into the other bush.
I don't think I can. These are too close.
Okay, so Blake is bot lane. So I think that combo was incorrect. I think you want to Shunpo W, then Q, and then Shunpo again. Oh, you go on her.
I'm trying to get to her.
So, little mistake there. You can.
Oh, I had
while-
ignite.
And you can use ignite, even though your ult is a channel. You can ult while in ignite.
Yeah, if I'm within range, and it won't cancel
Yep.
the channel. Okay.
Yep. So
Well-
your typical like most damage combo is gonna be. I would go for the. Oh no! Undo. Just go for the vamp.
Oh, too late. I
That's
messed
fine.
that up.
You just get the vamp for the sustain in lane. So you're still only 3 CS behind Malzahar. His Malzahar's super overstayed bot lane, and they killed him. Ezreal got executed to turret. This game's going really well. 6-1 for Blake's team.
All right,
And then
Mundo's
just
there.
pushing in mid. Yeah, so your typical one-shot combo, like I was saying, is E onto them to start, then W, then Q, and then E again. That's the like most damage you can do.
Okay,
It's
so
also
say that one more time so I can
E
process it.
W Q E.
E W Q E. Okay.
Yeah, and you want the Q to go right behind where they're gonna run away to, because you know they're gonna probably try to run away from you, and you probably know which direction they're gonna run towards their turret, so you can predict that with the Q, because the Q always lands behind them. Right there, you let yourself get space aids. You don't want
Yep, I got.
You don't want to get space aids. So you got both your
Got
trinkets
the
too. You had them
aids.
for a while. You want to use one?
Yep. I'm gonna go down here, pop this, the scrying bloom on the dragon. They're not there.
And one thing I was saying is, as a mid laner, it can be really effective to try to control your vision on just one side of the map, and then you can play towards that side the whole time and be relatively safe. Because if you're standing, like, imagine mid lane, you're standing in the bottom, like near the bottom brush, and you know that there's no way for the jungler to gank you from that side. If he tries to gank from the top side, it's going to be super difficult for him.
Oh, took the space age for the money.
Cash sack. Don't forget your E can be used as an auto reset.
Auto reset, yeah. And we freeze. Alright, so I've got the wave just on the outside of my turret. I have one extra minion, but Malzahar's gonna push into me.
Yeah, time for Blake's jungler to come down. He's in the area.
Yorick may be coming. I don't know what...
Yorick's not gonna do shit. So you keep letting yourself get space aids.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
To be avoided. Okay, we got all three of those. Okay. So now Malzahar's going bot. You want to spam ping your bot lane. Okay.
What the hell was that?
He didn't knock up the Malzahar. Okay, so it looks like there's gonna be a huge skirmish bot lane.
I'm on my
See what
way.
Blake does. Other team is super low. There you go. Alright, Blake got 2 kills. Nice. Oh, and I think Malzahar dies too. Nice. So Blake got 2 kills and an assist there. He's got 1800 gold. Really nice. The boots I think have been doing work this game.
Boots have been doing work.
The tier 2 boots has been helping. He got both of his components for Gunblade. Man, they
Run,
killed the
boys!
jungler. Enemy
Okay.
jungler died. His jungler died. Ezreal's caught behind the turret with his
Ezreal needs to be
with-
queuing backwards so he can slow the guy with his red buff and trying to make his way out of that. Buy another pink, because they
Yeah,
still haven't
seven-
found mine
seven
yet,
gold.
but there it is. They're gonna get it now. Or he should have gotten it. Oh no, that's our guy. Darr. Dude, how do I have more tower plates than a Malzahar right now?
And more CS.
I have more
So
CS.
this-
Oh
yeah.
my god.
What elo is this account?
Silver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Malzahar probably doesn't have his ult back up because he probably used it bot lane. So now's like not a bad time for you to go in. I don't know that for sure, but and like the odds of the Yi being there, it's possible, but it's super unlikely from my perspective. Because he'd have to be waiting for you to go in. I think one thing that you can do a little bit more of is be a little bit more aggressive
Be
around his
aggressive.
windows of
Yeah.
vulnerability. Because right now you're doing stuff, you're definitely out laning him and you're getting more done, but you could be getting a lot more done. Now you got to be a little careful because your map's pretty dark.
And he just came from that side.
Yeah, so you could totally be there. You might actually not have more CS than him. I'm not sure if the void links count for CS, but if they do, that might be inflating it slightly. But
Bot
okay,
lane's
so
taken off.
use bot lane, so you can just go in on this guy here and save your ult and just like blow his ultimate. Like now that you know where his jungler is, you don't have to be scared of him in the 1v1.
Oh, and the AIDS. Again.
Oh god damn it, I got AIDS.
Little AIDSy.
So it looks like his team's going for
Alright, we're
full
gonna go
now.
rotate to drag. Bot lane's pretty dominant, so that's actually working out.
What's it like to not get entered by your bot lane, Blake?
I'll let you know if it stays this way. Alright, Malzahar's pushing as expected again.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised.
Ah, AIDS!
Blake is for all the folks at home, Blake is doing a very poor job dodging space aids as
I'm proving that AIDS is in fact
unavoidable.
a communicable disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is brain lag apparently.
So it turns out all those pamphlets they gave me in high school were wrong.
It's like right
you
there.
can get
could've,
AIDS from just being close to someone.
It's like right there. You potentially could have like jumped on him and blown his shield because right now you have no like right there. Why didn't you jump on him?
I wanted the minions, but that was dumb.
Like you could be actually like fucking this guy up if you like you haven't even blown his shield yet, which really should have happened by now.
Okay, but
Now you don't really have much of a shot. You miss your window. Okay. Oh, you didn't walk into your dagger.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
So that was just a failed all in, and he got exhausted and ulted.
yeah. This is why I wasn't doing that though, because he has
But-
that.
But that was, I mean, you didn't need to all in him though.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't.
Well, I can't not all in him. If I go near him, he ults me, and he has exhaust. So there's no like trading with Malzahar if I get that close, because my
Yeah, he doesn't. But he doesn't have 100 to 0 potential on you.
he just did.
Yeah, because you were channeling your ultimate. Like if you just jumped in on him and then jumped back out.
I can't do that yet. Shempo doesn't have an instantaneous cooldown.
Yeah, but it's only like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, 2 or 3 seconds is way too long for me to go in and out.
Not if you're running away the whole time. You stop to channel your ultimate.
His ult is instantaneous.
I'm saying he doesn't have. He has what, a lost chapter. He can't all in you unless you like take more damage than you need to take. Like you got poked a bunch by space aids, but there were times that you could have gone in much more safely than you just did.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't know that that's the case. He has an instantaneous suppression ult, and unless I have an answer for that, I don't need to.
No, but he has the suppression, but the suppression's not an instant kill. Blake's dead probably. Yeah, he just got ran down by Mundo and Yi right when he walked back to lane. Unlucky.
If I'd have gone earlier, would I have made a difference?
Yes.
Okay.
Earlier, as in not earlier during the window that you used, earlier as in during a different window.
Yeah, as in if I left lane and went straight over there, would that have made a difference?
Oh, to the Yi there, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe you could have killed Yi, but you probably would have gotten run down by Mundo. Although you could have potentially flashed over the wall. But it probably would have gone better than it went there, but I don't know that. You could have killed the Yi. Yeah.
Bot lane's about to die.
You should ping the Malzahar's missing.
It doesn't matter. They're already both dead.
Fair. Just killed your jungler. That's not great.
I just killed my jungler, or he just killed my jungler?
He did.
I was
Did I say you? I meant to say he just killed your jungler.
Well, I guess I'm going bottom because I'm gonna lose second tier tower if I don't.
So if you do a fast combo here, you can probably kill her.
You
Just
think?
go in. Yeah, you do a lot of damage, dude. That's fine. Oh, you should have slowed him with your gunblade first.
I recognize that in hindsight.
Oh, good play by Israel. They traded back one on the Thresh. Blake got an assist for it. So I guess I should have brought this up earlier. What's the logic behind the double cloth armor? I know you're going into Zonia's, but why that component first? Why not stopwatch?
Huh? Because I had 300 gold at the time.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, why even spend the 300 gold? Like, I don't think that the cloth armor does
because
anything
their
for you.
Callista has 5 kills.
Yeah, but cloth armor's not gonna do much against her compared to like saving up for the stopwatch, which could actually save you. Like, you shouldn't be taking damage from the Callista. You should only be getting hit by the Callista if you're about to combo her.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Max.
Like, it's not like you're playing top lane and you're both just fucking.
Can we play
connected
video
and
games together?
Trinity or whacking
We can
each
in a
other.
bit.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'll decide which game we can play. We can play
What
Mario
is this?
Party. We can play Mario Party so we can try to get all the gems.
Okay, we can try to do that later.
I'll take Mario Maker 2 out. I'm going to take Mario Maker 2 out of the Switch.
I would've just let those idiots die.
Here.
There's a team fight that's going horribly wrong.
Taric ult though. I thought I
Nah,
could get in and finish him before the Taric ult wore off and then pop out, but I was wrong. That was not good. Man. Alright. I need to pick my stuff better.
So they just got the tier 2 mid. There's 4 of them alive at half HP.
Our Yorick is consistently split pushing the crap out of top. So that's, I mean, it's good,
Right here,
but we're going to lose.
When you do this combo, if you go in, use your gunblade.
I don't, I'm not going to go in because I don't have ult.
You could go in with a stopwatch and bait for your team.
The problem is my team won't come quick enough. Now I could go in.
1 minute, Daddy.
Ian. You need to reset. Okay. Now Blake is going into stopwatch. Perfect. There you go. Okay, they
Daddy,
just
how do you open this box?
they just wiped the enemy team. 4v5 or
Max, I can't do anything for you right now, bud. We're going to Baron apparently.
yeah, that's the right play. That's the right call.
Okay.
So they just went 4 for 0. Thresh is about to respawn, and one of their team. Oh, their Master Yi's alive. So it might be Blake's job to jump over the wall and try to deter him from jumping into this, but he might not even try.
Where's my red joy?
Doesn't look like he's gonna contest
Here
it.
it is.
Okay,
He
so
did
they just
not.
got Baron. They just got a 20-minute Baron. They lost their mid and turret, but they did not lose the inhib, and Blake gets his Zonia's. So now he's got Zonia's gunblade and sword boots.
Boots. Yeah. And that's how you do it, boys.
So now Blake can go pretty ham and hopefully survive these fights.
I am currently 4, 4, and 5 for the record.
With 107 CS at 20.
109, you know? 21, 34.
You got me.
Yep. Which, as far as CS goes, like, I am behind. Significantly.
Now the Malzahar's got a lot more because there were some plays made. Yeah, right there, you kind of fucked yourself on the dagger.
Yeah, the one.
You threw it.
Lesson learned: the dagger, if you throw it at the chicken, goes over the top and outside the back, which
Yeah,
could
you
be
throw it at
useful if
small
I was
chicken.
trying to escape.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff.
So I mean, that's neat.
Your team might die here.
Gotcha. Yeah,
You should go rotate to them.
I am.
Okay, they're fine. This team looked like they were caught out, but it looks like they're gonna just walk away. Oh, I would have saved that plant there.
I don't want them to
Because-
be able to use that plant. And
No, I
they
would have
have-
stayed at the plant, but stayed like standing there because if they chased into that little corridor, you could have then planted over. You know what I mean? Like it didn't end up mattering, but it could have
Mhm.
if you'd saved the plant. But you probably could have jumped over anyway, so I guess it's whatever. So now they're pushing bot lane. Looks like they have the numbers advantage currently. York just got hooked. Gragas is going ham. Good engage by Gragas. They just killed 2 instantly. And then now they're going to kill Malzahar. Okay, so Blake just got a kill. And they went 3 for 1. Gragas had a good engage. Yeah, I wouldn't even be using your Q really to try to go in on that guy, Blake, to be honest. And now you can go on the Yi and then just Zonia's. Yep. So Yi just went on Blake like a dumbass. Got Zonia's baited. Okay, their bot lane is respawning now. Just be aware of that. You don't have your Zonia's anymore. Okay, and they just got the bot lane inhibitor. This is a fucking
Oh, they're
back and
still
forth.
going. We're still going. We have the
Oh.
maiden up.
You guys can get that turret. I don't think you can end, but maybe you can if you like burst. What's her name? Go for your burst
Alyssa.
combo on her. No. Did your
I
team
got
just
silenced. Yeah, we just won.
win? Oh, okay. What a fucking weird game.
That'll do it. Vix, go to the
Okay.
garbage. Come here.
Well,
Good girl.
that was a game of League of Legends.
That was what that was. Okay, so let's break out in this game. What are some of the like main things that I need to work on? I think first things first would be like lane aggression, and
Yes.
I think a lot of that had to do with the matchup because I was just scared,
Yeah.
you know. And I mean, I think honestly, rightfully so. But
Sometimes you were rightfully so. Sometimes you could have done more.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there were moments that I think I could have played that better.
Yeah, because I mean, it's bad to lose out on moments where you could aggress and to not aggress. That's what keeps people in low elo is
Hmm.
not understanding the windows of opportunity that present themselves in a lane. Because yes, on its face, Malzahar Katarina is absolutely a losing matchup for Katarina. Because it is a losing matchup. Like it is a matchup that
I have no
100
priority on.
Katarinas played against 100 Yas or against 100 Malzahars, Katarina would lose more often. But
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that there aren't times where you actually have an advantage in that lane, based on like your back timings, based on like, you know, just different things. Like, because especially early game, Malzahar's damage is pretty low. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna do a lot if you try to just like jump on him in the middle of his minions, and he's got all his voidlings up. But there are times where like you can just jump in, like for example, if you use your Q and it hits near his back line of minions and he's like standing on it, you can just shunpo on it, run away, and then maybe he gets his space aids on you, maybe, and then but if he just used it on the wave, he's not gonna have it, and then he tries to hit you with a Q or whatever, but you can just shunpo back out after a few seconds, you know, like
Yeah.
there are times when you can. There are times when you can win a lane.
I felt like I wanted to roam more than I was, but I don't know what time I would actually have to do that. What do you
I think you
about
roamed enough because you're in a lane that gets constantly shoved in.
that? Yeah, because I didn't want to lose. Like, and that was whenever I started roaming. That's whenever my CS plummeted in comparison to my opponent.
Yeah.
Like I ended
Yeah,
the
you
game
definitely did
down
more.
49 CS to my opponent, but I also had more money.
Right.
I was
I
up by
think you did.
500 gold.
You did more, I think, than him, and it's okay to be down in CS, but I think that like they were just like your two deaths in the mid game, the one where you died to 1v1, and then the
Mhm.
one where you walked back to lane and died immediately, those both tanked your CS super hard. You'd probably have had like 25 or 30 more if you hadn't died to
No,
those
I
two
would
things.
agree with that. I lost a bunch. I lost a bunch of those waves there.
Yeah.
Okay, so high points are I need to aggress more on the windows that are available, and what else?
Um, work on your last hitting in general, but that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Work on your last thing with Katarina specifically. There were a lot of minions that you like. That was also a thing that killed your CS. There were probably like what 20 minions that you could have gotten that you just didn't.
Right. Well, it's because
So
I thought that the passive picking up the dagger would do more damage than it did.
right. No,
You
there's
know,
reasons, but you
and
know.
things like that. Like I'm not used to it yet, right?
Right.
So
So that'll come with just more practice, and then also your mechanics. You need to be able to quickly E W gunblade Q E R. Like you need to have that combo fast, or like your E W R Q E combo, and with gunblade thrown in. You need to and with your ignite thrown in as well. Like you need to be able to press all those buttons quickly. Probably the best way to do it would be in like fucking practice tool, honestly.
yeah, I mean I can do that. That's not a problem. I'm just not used to inputting the combo, and I wasn't
Yeah.
familiar with how that works. But you're
Yeah.
right. I need to hit the slow like immediately whenever I do anything with Katarina's ult. Like if I'm gonna hit ult, I need to have slowed somebody.
Right. But besides those things, um, if you were against a more aggressive jungler, you might have gotten smacked for not warding enough.
Okay.
You kept both of your trinket. Well, I mean, and it might not have mattered because you're getting shoved in against a Malzahar, but you kept both of your trinket wards for a really long time.
And see, that's so
Um,
awkward because, like, as a support, I just have instincts to drop those,
yeah,
and I don't have that mid.
it's because you're so focused on just probably your mechanics for playing the champion. Because really learning a champion is it's about learning their specific mechanics, but it's also about building enough muscle memory to where you can do all of the like auxiliary stuff that gets done on every champion without having to think about it. Like stuff like looking at your map and checking the other lanes and boarding and like timing objectives and stuff. Like you need to get to the point where you're not focusing all your energy on playing Katarina, so you can focus some of your energy on using your brain to like play League of Legends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
So I mean, and a lot of this stuff is just gonna get better when you play more. I know this is like your second or third Katarina game in pretty much ever, so it's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up?
No, I guess not. It just I need to like pick one thing and hyper focus on it until it becomes routine, and then go to the next. And that's the thing that I think I need to do is like focus on trading windows. Do you want to log in and trade with me or something, or lane against me or something like that?
Yeah, let me go to the restroom. Let me go to the restroom and then we can do that.
Yeah, that works great for the stream.
Fuck you.
All right, so all in all, I don't think that was too bad. I'm not super thrilled with my gameplay. I am still very much learning the champion. I am not a good Katarina yet. I will be. I have picked a champion that has a, like, you have to devote a lot of games to it to be good. Right? Like if I go to, let's see, which one is it? It's champion.gg, I think. Yeah, so if I do that, and I go to Katarina, and like I say, guys, this is part of the work you need to do in order to know like how your champion is meant to be played. But if I go here, win rate by patch, like Katarina took a buff, I guess, in 9.13 or something's gone on that has boosted her up to a huge win rate. But like win rate by games played, okay, their statistics are broken because she has a 0% win rate according to this after 51 games. So that doesn't help me out a lot. But win rate by game length, according to this, her peak windows are early game and then mid game, and then she falls off really hard late game. So that tells me that I am not doing enough in the early game to generate leads and then push those leads to a victory. So I need to do something different. Everybody seems to run the stuff that I'm running in terms of runes, so that's fine. Okay.
I'll play Echo, because I could play Diana, but I think that matchup is already horrible, so.
Yeah, it's a hard counter matchup, according to everything I just looked at.
Violence solves everything.
Pretty much.
Alright, so I have done this, and I'm looking at it. Okay. Okay, cool.
Wait. Tell Blake to fucking delete the VOD. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter if his username got posted on stream.
What are you talking about?
Ernie said that your username got posted on stream, but I assume they don't have your password.
My username got posted on stream. Oh, yeah. For my... Okay. Yeah, that's not going to matter. They don't have my password. But that's fine. I can delete the VOD. Well, no, I can't delete the VOD. That's the whole point of this. Oh, well. Yeah, they don't have my password. What does it matter? I didn't type in my social security number. I think we'll be alright.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I have not played Echo in a minute. So you might beat me.
Okay, I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Keep in mind, I am not a laner.
That's true.
I do not lane. I duo lane. And I have a champion that apparently loses almost every lane matchup.
people can keylog or guess password with length. According to Ernesto Kimberly.
Well, Ernie, I can't get rid of it, so I don't know.
So what do you think about this matchup?
I guess I could. No, I can't because it's streamed. So if I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, I'm gonna have to like do a video editor or something. There'd be no way I can do that, right?
We'll deal with that after this. Let's talk about the.
All right.
So what do you think about this matchup?
All right. So you're gonna throw Qs. You're gonna clear the wave. I have to dodge those, so I need to make sure I'm not standing near my minion wave. If you throw your Q, I have an opportunity for response.
Right. And what about items?
I mean,
You started D-Shield, I started Corrupting.
mm-hmm.
So I'm probably gonna out-sustain you,
Correct.
but you'll probably take less damage in an all-in, although I'm running the stupid fucking Time Warp Tonic and Biscuits, so that could be annoying for you. Did you auto me there?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So we're doing the whole CSing thing. Ah, I should hit you back there.
So right there, I just beat Blake in a trade. He has to pop his potion.
Oh no!
That was interesting. I don't know why my E didn't go off on you immediately. It should have just killed you. We can keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going.
So
Okay.
right now I just killed Blake.
I killed him back.
But the wave is... you're fucking kidding me. It's not shooting those?
It's perfectly for.
Yeah, perfectly executed.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Fuck this game.
Last pop spur for the win, baby.
Blake just got so fucking lucky with the way that the wave decided to troll me.
Blake got so skilled.
Oh, that should have been in my favor, but he's a fucking smurfing
Monster.
platinum.
That shouldn't have hit me.
Keep tanking turret shots because I'm a good player. Okay, so I'm kind of smacking Blake right now.
Yep, and he's got the regen to do it. I just
course, I'm playing
outplayed
more-
to death.
I'm playing more aggressive than I normally could because there's no junglers, so.
Oh, I thought I moved out of the way and then I moved into the way. That was dumb. Yeah, dodge those, baby. Too smooth. Like buttermilk, Ponderous. Just smooth. Oh, not smooth.
I knew that using my W would fucking bait you in there. And I knew that I could just kill you without it.
So, okay, so how could I have played that better? Okay, so what I should have done is I should have dropped my dagger.
Mechanically, at that point, there's probably something you could have done to survive that specifically, but your lane was already in such a fucked place because you've been letting me smack you with my abilities that it would have, like, you probably could have survived that, but for how much longer, you know?
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how I could have survived that. It's a bigger problem.
The problem is that I just have so much sustain on you. I just got out somehow. The problem is that I have such a sustain advantage. I just got hit by the dagger, by the way.
Yeah, you did. Suck
It's
it.
sitting, your dagger is sitting literally right in the middle of my fountain.
That's right. I'm gonna come for that dagger later. It's a
Sorry,
good
guy.
dagger. It's my favorite dagger.
Shouldn't have thrown it at a recalling target then.
Yeah. My dad
But yeah,
gave it to
you
me.
just can't. Even if we go even in the trades, you lose because of my sustain. So,
Right. So how do I
just need to
counter that
avoid-
then? Just avoid taking damage at this point?
Yeah, pretty much. In normal situations, you could play for your jungler. That was good. I keep taking turret shots. I think I just inted.
Yep.
I think I just inted my fucking face off and took another turret shot.
Yeah, I'll
Not
take
bad.
it.
Don't take 3 turret shots when you're trying to kill someone, guys. Bad.
That's that'll do, pig. That'll do.
Alright. I should have played a little bit more.
And old Blake's back in it.
Honestly, I should have just played this lane more conservatively and just kept poking you, but I'm trying to kill you. Because I'm dumb. But if I was just sitting back and like queuing the wave and forcing you off of things.
Alright, so you're 6 now, I'm 6, everybody's 6. So we're 2 to 2 to 2, L2s across the board.
Yep.
CS pretty even.
I just chunked Blake pretty hard.
Yeah. Should have just let that CS go, it would seem.
That's the thing you're gonna have to learn how to do. If you greed for CS on Katarina, you are going to get fucked.
Yeah. I learned that from like 2 games ago.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing is I don't think I have kill pressure on you anymore because of your ult.
Not really, no.
I mean, even if I
Right.
chunk you, I don't.
I can just keep throwing Qs at you.
Yeah. Well, you are running low on mana.
Yeah, but I still have 2 corruptings and a biscuit.
Sure you do.
Oh, I think I just got creep locked out of like fucking you there. Nice.
Gotcha.
That Q didn't hit you? What the fuck?
Nope, dodged it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it turns out I'm really good.
That's what we've all been.
Now I know why you're saying that I could just
Oh
win the
my
game so easily
fucking
whenever I
God.
just play mid. Why haven't I done this for years?
That's what I've been saying, dude.
Yeah, clearly.
Blake is a better mid laner than me.
Clearly.
As it turns out.
Didn't even need Ignite.
I didn't have Ignite either. Honestly, though, like, I feel like we're just kind of fucking around. Like, if I was just playing to beat you in lane,
Oh yeah, I would
Not
get
quite
I
like-
get twomped on.
like, I
have
would
no
just
problem
be-
with that.
I would just be pressing Q on the wave, and then that would be it. Like,
Right. If this were a real lane.
if this was a real lane, it'd maybe be like 1-0, but I'd be up 30 CS because I'd just be pressing Q on the wave and then roaming, or pressing Q on the wave and then, you know,
Mm.
whatever. Of course, you'd also have a jungler to help you, but I do so much damage to the wave now. I can just full clear it in 2 Qs.
Oh no.
Better question is, how the fuck did it shoot me?
Gotcha.
God. Alright. We're done. You win.
Hey! This is, I
Anyway.
think, that actually may be the very first time I've ever won against you in one of these, by the way.
Bro, I think so.
I
You
mean,
probably
this
beat
is...
me before.
No, we've done this before. I was, Aurelia into, I think you had, like, Darius or some dumb crap.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to win that lane.
No, you were... I just got straight up analed about 300 times in a row. Okay, so... Breaking down that, like, 1v1 practice.
Uh-huh.
How do I do better into that?
Well, I mean, your mechanics in the all-ins were good. They were better than I was giving you credit for, so you actually beat me a few times in those 1v1s because I was just like... I was just kind of fucking rolling my face on the keyboard trying to get kills on you, and you fought back pretty well, so that was good. But your biggest issue you're going to run into in lanes like that is just how do I stay alive in this lane, and how do I not get too behind in CS in this lane? So it's going to come down to a lot of like prepping minions to not get killed by your tower, and like predicting my recall times. What times am I going to recall? What are my power spikes going to be? You know, how can you thin the wave as much as possible? Because honestly, if I just push it into turret and then like I'm getting 6 CS per wave and you're getting like 4, you're just gonna fall behind eventually. And so your job in that lane specifically is to just mitigate that as much as possible. But you can win all ins if you play them well, as you just saw, and if I tank enough turret shots. But
yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like I can count on somebody to just tank 3 to 4 turret shots for me every trade, so
probably not.
Okay. Well, I think
But
this is probably a good stopping point. So high notes, low notes, what do you think? Because we're at 57 minutes.
High notes, low notes. High notes, I mean, there's definitely potential here for you to press buttons and kill people, which is good. Low note is just going to be learning how to play the game again. And like, by play the game, I mean learn how to play like all of the macro level stuff, like learn how to ward and learn how to do all the shit that you already know how to do again.
But from a different perspective.
But from a different perspective.
It's like learning how to write with your left hand.
Exactly. And it's going to take a while, but you can do it, you know.
Yeah.
It's just going to depend on you sticking to this for like the next 2 or 3 weeks and like really focusing on it, because you're trying to learn not only a new champion but also a new role. And a role with arguably at least the lane with the most map presence, and like if you have a losing mid lane, you're gonna have a tough time, you know, because that opens the map up so much for the enemy team to just roll you when you have a losing mid lane. So I just think it's just gonna take more practice, but you're not starting out from like the worst position ever. I would also say like go into the practice tool and just do some combos.
Okay. Okay.
Then,
sounds good. So practice tool is my next step.
And watch some Cat Life and Cat Evolved videos. Cat Evolved to get you hyped to keep playing, and then Cat Life to actually like teach you more stuff.
Okay. Well,
So,
sounds like I have a
yeah.
good basis. So I hope this was useful to everybody. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope you could follow along. If you like
and
it,
again, watch it on the fucking YouTube.
yeah, watch it on YouTube. It'll be way better. But if you like it, this is something we can do more of. If not, then I won't do it again. And we've tried something and it didn't work. So let me know, I don't know how we're going to do that, but hit me up in Discord or whatever. Let me know what you think. And if this is something that's cool, great. If it helps you, great. If you want to play along and learn with me, great. We'll try to do that. If not, I'll just do this behind the scenes and try to learn. So, all right. Good night, everybody.